let's quickly have this conversation about cervical cancer. Now, students of the University of Ghana School of Medicine and Dentistry class of 2022 are creating awareness on cervical cancer. They're hoping to encourage women to get screened. They're currently undertaking a project to purchase a colposcope and a gynecological bed for the reproductive health unit of the Kolebu community. Solomon Nana, Sasu Entry, and Derek Amwako are from the Ghana School of Medicine and Dentistry. They join me in the studio so we can have a very quick chat about this initiative. You're welcome, gentlemen. Thank you. So basically, before I even start with them, there's just a few statistics here or some information here that I need to put through. Now, they're saying that for every 2 minutes, we lose a woman from cervical cancer in Kolebu, and we're losing about we're losing a woman every 5 hours, apparently. Protected sexual intercourse and fewer sexual partners reduces the risk of cervical cancer, and regular pap smear testing ensures that pre-cancerous cells of the cervix are found before development to cancer. So you're welcome once again. So tell us a bit about your initiative. What is this thing really about, and how far are you in achieving anything?
Okay, thank you very much. So I'd like to say hi to all the lovely listeners out there. We are actually embarking on a project, like you rightly said, we are University of Ghana School of Medicine and Dentistry, class of 2022.
Which means you finished school in 2022.
Exactly.
You have a long way to go, but it's good what you started. So tell us how far you are with it.
So it's a project that we undertake in second year and then third year of our training in medical school. So this year we are working on cervical cancer awareness, looking at its derailing effect it's having on our women. The mere fact that it is highly preventable, very, 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 very preventable, because it takes between 15 and 20 years for the cancer to manifest or to get to the cancerous stage when nothing can be done about it. But then before that, it is, if the lesions are detected, then we can get a surgery done, or which method will be used to get that lesion or before it gets to the cancerous stage. At least we know cancer is something that once it gets to the terminal stage, it's very, let's say, incurable.
Becomes
where you have to
difficult to manage.
Very difficult to manage. Let's put it that
So
way.
let me find out from you, Derek. Why did you decide to? I mean, what was something? Obviously, you tell me that women are dying, etc. Yes, we know that. But what is it that triggered the start of this initiative?
Well, MOMIC is a project that we run in medical school annually. So annually, the third year class decides to run a project. And we had a number of options to choose from, autism and a number of others. But we realized that a lot of attention was being given to breast cancer, but cervical cancer is just after breast cancer and almost as terrible as breast cancer. Necessarily our women have to live, so we chose that.
So who are your targets? And I've seen these things that you have here. I'm not quite sure what it is. Save the women. Was that Save the Women, Save the Nation?
Okay,
and then cervical cancer awareness. So you do all of these in school.
Yes.
Maybe you just hold it up to the camera and let's see. And teal is a big deal. What does that mean?
Well, the color for cervical cancer is teal, and we are saying that cervical cancer is a big deal.
Okay, so teal is a big deal. Don't fear the smear.
Yes.
So with this, you're basically encouraging people to
go out
but
for the
it's not
screening.
the smear, I understand, has to be done at a certain age. It's not like so anybody can just wake up and go do
Exactly. Sexually active women are predisposed to cervical cancer.
Okay.
So by the age of 21, you should start checking regularly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So by the age of 21, you should try and get a smear. Is that it?
Exactly.
But isn't there any other thing that you can do? Maybe do it yourself, DIY sort of thing that you can do at home, just, you know.
Okay, so yes, there's an Evelyn brush.
Okay.
Yeah, it's you can use it yourself at home. You try and then take the brush out and then access your cervix through.
I am scandalized. I am scandalized that medicine and dentistry students are shy of speaking.
Oh,
You're
not
shy
at
of
all.
mentioning.
Okay, sure.
Mentioning parts of women's bodies.
Okay, so
Why?
the Evelyn brush.
That's what you're studying with, aren't
Yeah,
you?
exactly.
Okay.
So the Evelyn brush, you have to access the cervix, okay, because that's where you have to get the cells from. So you go through the vagina and then you rotate. Once you get it, there's a manual where you have to follow. You turn 5 times and then draw it out and put it into its package. And then you can send it to the facility for them to run the test and then check for you if you are HPV positive or negative.
Okay, and how do you get that brush?
How do you get that brush? I had the opportunity to visit the cervical cancer and then preventive training units at Battle, in Volta region. And then they have a unit there where they get the brushes from a company where they distribute to their clients. So once you request for it, it's available. You can
How much does it cost? Do we know?
The cost, I'm not very sure about the cost, but it's a little expensive.
Right. So that's something that basically can help you to do the smear
on your
yourself,
own. Yes.
And then you take it to the hospital and then you get the results.
Run the test, exactly.
So, but you were shy of mentioning women's I don't know. Is it a Ghanaian thing, or in school you're not encouraged to mention the name?
Well, I wasn't shy, I must admit.
Okay, so let's take our viewers through this, what you have here again. These are things that should remind people of what to do, right? So teal is a big deal, basically saying that the cervical cancer, the color for cervical cancer is teal. So teal is a big deal, basically means that cervical cancer is a big deal. So get it checked before it gets out of hand. Now there is this one. Don't fear the smear. And can you just walk to any hospital for it?
Exactly. You can walk into any hospital. Once they have cervical cancer screening over there, if they don't have, then they can refer you to a major hospital where they have it. Kolebu runs it, Rich runs a cervical cancer.
Okay. Well, before I wrap up this conversation, I'm seeing here that you're undertaking this project to purchase a what? A colposcope.
Exactly.
A colposcope and a gynecological a colposcope and a gynecological bed for the reproductive health unit of the Kolebu Teaching Hospital.
Exactly.
How far is that coming?
Well, we need a lot of money. We need about 12,000 to get the colposcope. How much is the gynecological bed going?
Yes, the colposcope together with the gynecological bed, coupled with the freight, the shipping and all of that, we are looking at 12,000 Ghana cedis.
12,000 cedis.
Yes.
Okay.
And we are hoping to donate that to the reproductive health units, like you rightly
Okay.
said.
So you're hoping to raise funds to buy these and donate it. Have you made some money so far?
Not much. Everyone in our class and the next class, the class before us, is paying money in earnest zeal that we get.
So you're collecting money from your classmates?
Exactly.
Wow.
That's not enough. And the reason why we need the public to hear us out.
To hear you. And so if anybody wants to help, how can they help?
Okay, so we have a mobile money number.
Okay, how sure are we, by the way, that this money is, if you put out this number and people send money, that it's for real? Because anybody can do this and say we're trying to save women and take the money and go squander it.
Okay, so at least we are from a recognized institution, University of Ghana School of Medicine and Dentistry. There's no way we can come on air and say some things that we don't do.
Okay.
We are students as well.
But who is in charge? Who will be in charge? Who is monitoring the finances to make sure that it's being applied? It's going to be applied properly.
Okay, so we have Dr. John Ahenkra, and he's our class counselor who is been monitoring all our activities as a class.
Dr. John Ahenkra.
Yes, please.
Okay. So how can people support you? Let's know how people can support you. Okay,
so we have an account detail, University of Ghana College of Health Sciences CD account, and the account number is 01600 944 856 04301. Let me take it again.
04301. Yes, you should.
So the account number is 01600 944 856 04301.
Okay.
And that's a University of Ghana account. So we need on people to. I would put down my MTN number, which is also
okay. What's the number?
Mobile 055 700 51 76.
Okay, so this is how you can reach them if you want to support them. These are students of the University of Ghana Medical and Dentistry class 2022. They are going to finish school in 2022, but ahead of that, they're looking to do this. This is what they're basically looking to do, to save the woman, save the nation. And they're looking at cervical cancer and how it kills people. I've already told you that for every 2 minutes, the statistics show that we lose a woman from cervical cancer. And Kolebu alone, we're losing a woman every 5 hours. That is certainly scandalous. And it might sound like a figure. It is indeed a figure, but it is a human being. A mother, a wife, a friend, a girlfriend, a side chick. You never know. All of them. So if you want to help these people purchase the colposcope and gynecological bed for the reproductive health of the units of the Kolebu Teaching Hospital, why don't you give them a call? 055-700-5176. That is 055-700-5176. You have social media platforms that they can reach you on?
So we're on Twitter,
okay,
and then we're on IG as well. Just Momic 2018, and you're going to get us. Momic spells MOMIC, then 2018.
Okay.
Just input that in the search, and then you can find us on Twitter, on IG. We've had a lot of posts, and then I'm glad to say
young people and shortcuts. IG, Instagram, you mean?
Instagram.
So why don't you just say Instagram?
Okay, sure. Okay. Instagram.
So you can get them on Instagram at Momic 2018 and on Twitter at Momic 2018, and Momic is MOMIC 2018 at MOMIC 2018. That's it. You've got some final words you want to part with?
Yes, please. I'm glad to say that we've had endorsements. And I think there's a video, Gifty Oheniyere, Gifty Auntie endorsed our projects, and it was a massive support. And then we also have Dr. Elsie Kaufman of National Science and Maths Quiz supporting our projects. So I'm glad to say that we've had a lot of support with regards to advocacy and endorsements in that regards. So I would want everyone to come out. I mean, like my brother would say, we should drum it into the ears of our people. I mean, don't think I'm a man, so I'm not concerned.
You have to be concerned.
You have to be
Men
concerned.
have to be concerned. They really have to be concerned.
So
and so should you. And it's good. And I really congratulate you guys. And I urge you to be strong, because it wouldn't be an easy task if you want to actually achieve this task. It will be hard, but I urge you to keep on. And I wish you all the best. But before I let them go, we can actually see the endorsement they talk about from Dr. Kaufman and, of course, Gifty Auntie.
Hello, my name is Elsie Kaufman, and I'm doing this in support of the students of the class of 2022 of the University of Ghana School of Medicine and Dentistry. They are embarking on a project known as Momic 2018, and they are interested in cervical cancer awareness. In essence, what they want to do is to inform all of the women in Ghana to get screened for HPV, the virus which causes the cervical cancer. Screening is important because you get to know ahead of time whether you have this virus or not, so that interventions can be made. You don't want to wait until the last moment when the cancer has developed and there's nothing that can be done. So in support of Momic 2018, we inform all women in Ghana and even beyond to get screened for cervical cancer, and to support Momic 2018 so that they can do all the activities they have planned. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Oheniyere Gifty Auntie. Now, the 2022 year group of the Ghana School of Medicine and Dentistry are embarking on a project known as Momic 2018. They want to make sure that every single woman in this country or girl gets screened for cervical cancer before it gets out of hand and becomes cancerous. Please listen to them, support them in every way you can, and please donate if you can. This is a good project and I endorse it wholeheartedly. When they come to you, please don't turn them away, because when you save a woman, you're saving the nation. Thank you.
I certainly endorse it as well. This is a project that we should all support. If you just missed it, it's a student of the University of Ghana School of Medicine and Dentistry, class of 2022, hoping to raise some funds, about 12,000 they said, to buy a colposcope and gynecological bed for the reproductive health unit of the Kolebu Teaching Hospital. It is at Momic 2018 on Twitter, Momic 2018 on Instagram as well, and you can reach them on 055-700-5176.